Hey friends, welcome to Rugged Outdoors Guide. I am Pete, and today I have just received my long-awaited heated jacket. It's from a company called Venustas, and they are probably the leading company, at least that I've ever heard of, that are providing heated apparel. They're very, very cool. You can check out their website. You can see their whole line of products. There's men's and women's, all kinds of like vests and jackets and different sort of angles to each of those. This is called a men's classic heated jacket. And I just want to do a quick unboxing here. So I've already taken this out of the box it came in, but it's, as you can kind of see, it's a bag. It's kind of neat. Doesn't look really huge, so I'm curious to see what's going on inside. So let's take a quick look and see what we have waiting for us inside this bag. Okay, so here we have the bag, and by the way, it's about 5 inches deep and about 10 by 13 inches in length and width dimension, so it's not a very big bag. Let's check out what is inside. All right, so it looks like we have a box here. I'm assuming there's a battery in here. Okay, there's a warranty card. Scan the QR code to activate your warranty. Wonderful. Okay, so in here is a nice little package of things. Let's see what we got here. All right, so there is a charging cord in here, and there's a little manual, user manual in the tucked away in the bottom here. And then we have the battery pack and charger with the cord to get that all charged up. So that's that. And then let's see what the jacket itself looks like. Oh, another manual. So I will check that out later. All right. Okay. Well, so far, it's a pretty decent looking jacket. I gotta say, it feels a little more substantial than I thought it would be looking at the size of the bag that it came in. It seems small, but it seems like it's got enough insulation in it to be warm enough on its own right, even without turning the heating on. So that's encouraging, and it's not too big and baggy. So I think it's gonna fit me really nice. Looking forward to it. It's got a nice hood on it with a lid even, and then more stuff to read on the tags and everything. So I'm looking forward to putting that on, and I will show you what is what with the Venustas classic men's heated jacket.
Alright, so pretty much the first thing you have to do is take your battery out, make sure it's charged, then press the button until the 4 little white lights show up. Once that happens, then you can put it back, and then you go over here, and you have to hold down for about 2.5 seconds to turn it on. Then we have red, which is actually the hottest setting. It starts out with that. Then we have white. And then we have blue, which is the coldest setting. Red lasts for about 2.5 hours. White lasts for around 6 hours. And blue lasts for almost 10 hours of nice warm heating.
All right, so I'm on a walk with my Venustas jacket right now, and it's just around the freezing point, maybe a little bit below. And what I'm finding is that the jacket itself on low heat on a day like today is adequate, but on low you're not going to feel a whole lot. I mean, it's just enough, I would say, that you can feel it. On the medium setting, it's obviously a little bit more. On the high setting, you can really tell that you've got a heated jacket on for sure, and it might even be a little too much. I would say if you're going on a hike like this, it might be a little bit much if it's only like, you know, a couple of degrees below zero. Depending on the type of person you are, you might actually find that really comfortable if you tend to always be cold, right? So for me, I'm okay on a day like this, even without heating. But the reason I'm out here right now testing is just, I want to know if I can actually feel it, or if it's just, inconsequential at all. Well, I'm telling you, you can feel it for sure. So the other thing I really, really like about this jacket, the heated thing is very, very cool. But the thing is, the battery that you just saw is small enough that whether you're using it or not, it's actually, you can't really tell that you have it. Like, it's no big deal. You can unplug it and wear the jacket as like a regular winter coat, or you can put the battery in. But even when you put the battery on, you still don't feel like you got this bulky rock in your pocket or something like that. It's not at all how it feels. So that's one thing I like about it. The other thing is, I don't know if you can see my arm. It's not like a big bulky jacket, like a puffy jacket or a big ski jacket that maybe, has big puffy arms and, the body, the main body of it. It's not puffy. See how it's fairly narrow and yet really comfortable. I like that because a lot of jackets just look really kind of bulky and puffy. And I don't know, I like the tighter fit. I think it's a more modern look for sure. And so that's the one thing I like about it. I like wearing it because I just look good in it, more so than any of my winter coats. I've got like 3 or 4 other winter coats that I've collected over the years, and this one is far and away the best. You're not going to find this type of coat with this type of material at a secondhand store, at least not yet, not for a few years, because it is pretty new, pretty high-end looking and feeling. So this is something that if you want a jacket like this, you're probably going to have to buy it right from Venustas, new. And I doubt, this is just my opinion only, I doubt that you're going to find a Venustas heated jacket at a secondhand store. You're going to have to get it new. And it's actually quite a good deal compared to, I think, competition. I haven't seen many other heated jackets and heated apparel, but I know that Venustas is extremely competitive in their pricing. I'm wearing it because I really like it. Sometimes people ask me, when I do these types of reviews, like, what is the company paying you? What are they giving you? What? Honestly, Venustas is not paying me anything. So this is a legitimate review. I'm doing it because I appreciate the product and I know that it works. And I just, honestly, between you and me and the doorpost, I'm wearing it more often without the heating element just because I really, really like the way it fits and it looks. The heating element is just something that I kind of smile and chuckle inside and go, hey, if I wanted, I've got one of the best products out there for the outdoors, something that looks good and something that will heat you for an entire day if I need it to. Okay, so a quick look at some of the pros and cons for the Venustas men's heated jacket. Let's start with the cons. The coolest setting, so the blue setting, when I use that in about the last close to 2 hours. Now, remember, it lasts almost 10 hours, about 9 3/4 hours. And in the last hour to 2, it was the heating part of it was virtually non-existent. No matter how tightly I squeezed the heating elements and tried to feel for the heat, it was almost non-existent. So whatever, it's not a big deal, but I'm just saying on the low setting, that's kind of what I discovered. The other thing that might cause you to view it in a very slightly negative context would be that you can actually feel, in some of the areas, you can feel the wires for the heating elements. You can feel this section right under where the power button is. You can kind of feel it sticking out. You can feel some of the wires. Now, they're very thin and really non-obtrusive, but still, there is a little tiny bit of something there. What about the pros? Well, the pros, I think, are a little bit more substantial. One of them is that it is a winter coat that is not bulky. That I love. And, it's warm enough even without the heating element. Number 2, it just looks good. Compared to any of my other winter coats, it looks good. That's kind of a big deal for me. One of the other positive things is, didn't really go over this, but the hood fits really well. It doesn't come down like some of the cheaper jackets. They kind of, you know, the hood will come down and cover your head or cover your face so you can't see what you're doing. This doesn't. And it's got this little kind of a lid on it there, the rim that can deflect any sort of a rainfall. And so I don't really wear it with this. I haven't worn it in a, you know, a major sub-zero scenario, but I really like the way this fits more than any other winter jacket I have, even with a hood. So as an overall conclusion, I would say this is an excellent coat if you want something that looks good and feels good, looks high end, and is relatively affordable compared to anything in its class. And the only other thing I would add in conclusion is to say that unless it's really, really cold and you're outside for a very short time, I would say stick with using the medium, which is the white setting, or the blue, which is the low setting. You're going to get just more bang for your buck. No, it's not as warm as the red, but you know, everything has a positive and a negative, right? You turn on the red, you've only got a couple hours. You can go a lot longer with the white and the blue. I think it's a better value for the return on investment, if you want to put it that way. All right. So those are my thoughts on the Venustas jacket. All right, guys, thanks for joining me for another product review. If you would like to see product reviews like this every now and then, please do give me a like and a subscribe. And until next time, I will strive to bring you reviews of products that I believe can help you in the pursuit of your outdoor passion. Hey, Max, what's this? Hey, what's this? Do you have a heated coat on? Do you need a heated coat? Max, look at the camera. Oh man, what are you, camera shy?